Taylor Swift and T-Pain teamed up to do a very funny rock video and song called A Thug Story. Taylor Swift, the crossover artist, noted for her sweetness of demeanor and look, tries to mimic being a thug. And the lyrics go something like, "Sure, I've never been in a club, and I don't own a gun. I live with my parents, but boy, could I bake some great cookies so I could be a thug." All the while mimicking the moves that have been so stereotypical of a lot of hip-hop and rap artists. T-Pain backing her up with his own unique vocals as she goes through this song telling how tough she could be. In the end of the video, she gets beeped out, and she's surprised because she said, "Wait, I didn't swear. I said, yo, I didn't swear." And T-Pain is singing, "She didn't swear." So it's a very funny little video where the artists make fun of themselves and actually make fun of the music industry. Too often, the music industry takes itself too seriously or not seriously enough. If an artist produces a song about world peace, harmony, saving the environment, they say this is profound, this is going to change the world. On the other hand, if the same rock artist would do a song on promoting promiscuity, drugs, hedonism, partying all the time, adultery, you name it, they say, it's only a song. It's not going to change anybody's life. It's not going to affect anybody. So here we have an industry that sometimes takes itself too seriously and other times not seriously enough. The industry tends to devour its own artists. So many of the artists in the music industry, as they strive for fame and fortune, embraced drugs, sex, and rock and roll, and destroy themselves in the process. Meatloaf, on one of his CDs, changed that classic line to drums, sex, and rock and roll because he had seen so many people destroy their lives through the use of drugs. But promiscuity destroys lives as surely as do drugs, because it robs the human soul of its capacity to live with dignity and to love according to God's plan. I pray for all the musicians and artists of the world, because the more famous they become, the greater the danger is to their souls. When they're surrounded by people that always tell them what they want to hear rather than what they need to hear, then generally they are in trouble and on the path to self-destruction. The list of the artists who have died under terrible circumstances is too long to go into. And the music industry just goes right on, sometimes re-releasing the albums and CDs of artists at the time of their death because they see a way to get another input of money into the music industry. What a life we lead. But at least in this one video, A Thug Story, Taylor Swift and T-Pain could put a smile on our face.